Connorquie, assigned to the Belize Tourism Board's Tourism Police Unit, died at exactly 11:56 on Thursday morning. The young man was on duty at the Conorquie Mayan site, where he would rotate for 2 weeks at a time. There has been much speculation, rumor, and misinformation circulated, but police investigations have shown that his death was an act of cold-blooded murder at the hands of men who caught him off guard.
Special Constable Connorquie and the other Special Constable at the site were conducting routine patrols, providing security for some tourists that were visiting the site. When Special Constable Connorquie at the time was sitting down under a thatched shed facing the main temple, Kana's temple in the Conorquie archaeological site, when the sound of a gunshot was heard, and it appears that the person came from behind, from behind the bushes to his direction, and he was first shot on his back. He dropped to the ground, and then 2 more shots were heard. This is when apparently the gunman walked up to the officer who was already on the ground and fired the other shots on him, fatally wounding Special Constable Connorquie.
According to Reyes, Connorquie was also shot on the left side of his rib cage and to the left side of the face. The other tourism police officer on duty heard the shots and ran to the aid of his fallen friend, but it was too late.
The other TPU, he was providing security for 2 or 3 tourists who were being toured around the area, but he was at a distance from where Special Constable Connorquie was, where they should have met after the tour. After hearing the first shot, he ran towards the direction where he knew that the officer was, and not when he saw that the person stood over the officer and fired the shot, fatally wounding the officer, and he saw a second individual picking up the shotgun that the officer had with him, and they started to retreat back towards the bushes. These persons apparently had sight of the officer, and they also fired shot at his direction, and in return he ended up they fired his shotgun towards their direction, but they made good their escape.
While bureaucrats and diplomats have refused to say so, trained officers in the BDF and police, who are no strangers to confrontation in that area, say that the men who ambushed Connorquie were likely Guatemalan encroachers.
We believe that these persons are, I cannot say they are chateros, but we know that they are not Belizeans, might be Guatemalans. The area that they made their way, or their escape route, was heading towards the Guatemalan borderline. Precisely to one of the villages, I think San Valentin or something to that effect. Right? That is the direction that they made their escape. And at the end of the day, it was not 1 or 2, but 3 persons were seen running away from the scene.
An official government release Thursday evening, issued by the Ministry of National Security, stated that Special Constable Connorquie had attempted to approach 2 Hispanic men on horseback. According to Reyes, that is blatantly false. Not only did Connorquie not approach the men, but they escaped on foot and not on horseback.
No time Special Constable Connorquie attempted to apprehend nobody when he was fatally injured. He was providing security, as I mentioned. He was facing the main temple where tourists were, on the top of the temple. We could say that he was caught off guard, right, when he was fatally wounded, when he was first shot on his back.
Police have recovered 3 expended 9mm shells from the area and are still on the ground along with BDF personnel, hoping to catch up with the culprits, we're sure. Mike Rodon for News 5.